Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Brian with Simple Man's Comics in collaboration with Comic Book Speculation Investing. Hope you all have your movie tickets already, because in just under 2 weeks, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is going to hit theaters. That's right, I have my tickets already. I've been looking forward for this movie for quite a while now, and I can't wait to see it. Either way, this video, guys, I'm going to talk to you guys about my picks for comics coming out this Wednesday, April 26, 2017. We got a buttload of good comics, bunch of DC, bunch of Marvel. Also, there's quite a few indies that are coming out this week that I'm interested in. Let's stop wasting your time. Let's go ahead and get into this. First up this week, we have Action Comics number 978. This is going to be part 2 to Superman Reborn Aftermath. In it, Superman's life's been changed. Some is good is back, but the bad is back as well with a vengeance. Superman's allies gather to address the looming threat of Mr. Oz. Another squad also seeks revenge against the Man of Steel, and you won't believe who made the team. There's a regular cover for this by Andy Kubert. There's also a one-for-one variant by Gary Frank. Next, we have Batgirl number 10. This is part 4 to the Son of Penguin storyline. In this issue, Ethan Cobblepot has shown his true colors. He's a penguin through and through. Or is he? This is interesting because I've heard rumor that Ethan Cobblepot's actually going to become a different character in this issue. I'm not sure what it is. Either way, I'm going to pick this up and give it a read. Also, be aware there is a one-for-one variant for this by Francis Manapul. Here we have Batman the Shadow number 1. This is a new comic. It's written by Scott Snyder and Steve Orlando. Art on it's by Riley Rossmo. It's also going to ship with 5 different covers. There's a regular Riley Rossmo cover, a Tim Sale variant, a Cliff Chang variant, a blank cover, and another Riley Rossmo coloring book cover. All of them look to be regular price, so pick which one you like. Next, we have Flash number 21. This is part 2 to the Button story arc. Picks up where Batman number 21 left off. This comic's also going to ship with 4 different covers. There's a regular Jason Fabot cover. There's a lenticular Jason Fabot cover. There's a Howard Porter variant. And there's also another international variant for this. Suicide Squad number 16. This is part 1 to Earthlings on Fire. Amanda Waller's used to getting what she wants, but this time what Waller wants is something only Lex Luthor has. Striking a deal won't be easy or cheap. There's a regular cover for this by Tony Daniel, but what I really like is Lee Bermejo's back with his variant cover for this series, and all of that, but it's a fantastic cover swipe of DC Presents Harley Quinn number 1. That's the one I'm going to get this week. That's the one I advise everyone else to get, which it seems like a lot of the people have already picked up on, because there are some places online that are already sold out of this. Teen Titans number 7. This is going to be the finale to the Rise of Aqualad story arc. Out of the depths of San Francisco Bay rises King Shark, backed by an army of mutant shark people. Outnumbered and out-teethed, can Damian and the Teen Titans and their new ally Jackson Hyde defend their city from the jaws of disaster. There's a regular cover for this by Koi Pham. There's also a one-for-one variant for this by Chris Burnham. Killer Be Killed number 8 from Image Comics. Now, I've mentioned this before in other videos. This comic's absolutely fantastic. I've enjoyed reading every issue so far. If you guys aren't reading it, you guys are really missing out. Pick up the trades if you can, if you don't want to pick up the floppies. Either way, I guarantee you'll love this story. The writing by Ed Brubaker is absolutely fantastic. And that's only paralleled by the art by Sean Phillips. Pick it up. You won't regret it. I'm looking forward to getting this issue this week. Savage Dragon number 223. What I have shown here is the April Fool's cover. I'm not a big Savage Dragon reader, but this looks to be sold out at a lot of places online, so it looks like it's going to be a hot comic this week. If you can get your hands on it and get it cheap, no more than $5, maybe $10 at the most. Either way, if you can find it cheap, go and pick it up. Ben Reilly, the Scarlet Spider number 1. One of the most controversial characters in comics has returned, and the controversy has only begun. In the aftermath of Clone Conspiracy, Ben has a new take on life, and he's not the same Scarlet Spider he was before. Be aware, guys, there's just 5 different covers for this comic. There's a regular Mark Bagley cover. There's a John Tyler Christopher action figure cover. There's an incentive J. Scott Campbell variant. There's also an incentive Tom Lyle variant, and there's an incentive Greg Land variant for this as well. For one, I like the Greg Land variant. I'm picking that up. Also, J. Scott Campbell has a huge following, so I think a lot of people are going to pick that J. Scott Campbell variant. By doing so, I hope this Greg Land variant falls under the radar, but that's the one I'm going to be picking up this week. Deadpool vs. Punisher number 2. There's 2 popular characters in the Marvel Universe right now, especially with the Deadpool movie and the Punisher Netflix show. Issue number 1 was great. So I'm going to pick up the second one. This is going to ship with 3 different covers, guys. There's a regular Declan Shalvey cover. There's a Salvador Espen variant. And there's also an incentive Howard Chaykin variant for this. Electra number 3. Now in this issue, Electra is going to take on the up-and-coming kingpin known as Arcade. There's a regular cover for this, but what you're really going to be on the lookout for is the incentive variant cover. This thing is hot right now. It's sold out a lot of places online. If you can find this and find it cheap, make sure you pick it up. Mighty Thor number 18. Now, I absolutely love Jason Aaron's writing on the Thor series. I've been enjoying it for a while now. I don't have the regular cover shown here. What I actually have shown is the Ryan Stegman Resurrection variant. The reason why I have it is because it's a beautiful cover and it's got Cable on the front of it. And Cable's going bananas right now, especially with the casting news, showing up in the new Deadpool movie. It's a regular price 1-for-1 variant. I love the cover for it. I'm going to pick it up. X-Men Blue number 2. This is going to ship with 4 different covers this week, guys. There's a regular Arthur Adams cover. There's an Humberto Ramos variant Resurrection tie-in. There's also an Ardian Syaf cover, which is a Resurrection tie-in as well. But the cover to get this week, guys, is going to be the Adi Granoff incentive variant. It's a beautiful rendition of Old Man Logan and Storm on the cover. Adi Granoff's a fabulous artist. Love a lot of his covers. That's the one to pick up if you can find it cheap, guys. Namwolf number 1. This is from Albatross Funny Books, and this is a comic I've been waiting for it to come out for months now. When Scarlet Marty Spencer's drafted into the Vietnam War, he finds himself smack dab in the middle of the heart of darkness. But Marty has a secret even from himself. Vietnam is a hell of a place to find out you're a werewolf. There's a regular cover for this, guys, but what you want to pay attention to, there's also a special heavy stock cover format with art by Eric Powell himself. It's limited. It's not going to be reprinted. That's the one I advise you guys to pick up, and that's also going to be my pick of the week for this week. Here we have Zombie number 1 from Titan One Studios. After surviving the multipocalypse, Ben tries to live a normal life, hiding the fact that he's infected with the zombie plague. His new friends have just found out, and they think it's kind of cool. Together they'll face killer robots, missing moms, and the threat of new apocalypses, plural. This looks like a great read. It's a fun indie pick. I advise you guys to pick it up and at least give it a read. Let me know what you guys think. Colossi number 2. This is from Vault Comics. Vault Comics has been on a tear lately. It's about a bunch of great titles coming out, including Heathen. Heathen's heating up on the secondary market. Colossi, I read the first issue. I enjoyed it. It was a fun read, so I'm going to pick the second one up as well. So there it is, guys. Those are my picks for comics coming out this Wednesday, April 26, 2017. As I always say, if you feel like there's titles I might have missed, please comment. Let me know what you guys think. If you liked the video, click that thumbs up button so I know you guys like it. Go ahead and share these videos with your friends because sharing is caring. If you want to see more of these videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Till next week, guys, this is Brian with Simple Man's Comics in collaboration with Comic Book Speculation and Investing, and I'll see you guys next week.